East Central, 68-60 in Ada on January the 7th. Tonight, the Wonder Boys go for the season sweep. Thank you for joining us from the Alathus Realty broadcast position. We'll pause for 1 minute and then come back with the starting lineups. This is Wonder Boys basketball.
Why trust River Valley Tinting and Glass? Well, River Valley Tinting and Glass is a family-owned business, and they take care of their customers like family too. So remember, your local auto, residential, and commercial glass and tinting company, River Valley Tinting and Glass. Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5839 to get an estimate. Or you could always come by 2202 East 2nd Street to see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass.
5-star rating on Google? Check. Climb your tree versus driving in your yard? Check. Top-notch front office staff? Check. Tree-wise tree guys, tree work experts. Using proven technology and techniques for climbing and rigging your tree removals and trims. Give Jalen a call today, 479-222-0793. Tree-wise tree guys. We'll go out on a limb for you.
Farmers Co-op located in Russellville. Don't forget their Danville location. Mike Apples along. Mike, it is that time of year when feed is very, very important.
It sure is, and make sure that you've got your animals' needs taken care of, protein levels met, and all those things that you look for when it comes this time of year.
Farmers Co-op. We're located on East Main in Russellville. Don't forget their Danville location.
These are the starters for the 38th all-time men's basketball meeting between these two institutions of higher learning. First for our guests from Ada, Oklahoma, the East Central University Tigers, 10-9 overall, 5-8 in the Great American Conference. Daniel Wheeler in his first season as the head coach at East Central. He was previously an assistant coach at Central Oklahoma the last 7 years. Starting at the guards, Quentin Johnson, 6'6" graduate student from Oklahoma City, 13.7 points, 4.8 rebounds, and 2 assists per game. Luke Harper, a 6'3" graduate student from Plano, Texas, 8.7 points, 2.5 rebounds, 3.5 assists. And Keon Thomas, 5'10" junior, Kansas City, Kansas, 13.4 points, 3.4 rebounds, 2.5 assists, and 1.5 steals. The forwards for East Central are Baron Tanner, a 6'6" graduate student from Bartlesville, Oklahoma, 9.8 points and 3.4 rebounds per game. And God's Gift Izadima, a 6'6" sophomore from Nigeria, Izadima averaging 8.5 points and 4.3 rebounds per game. Now the starters for the Arkansas Tech Wonder Boys, 11-8 overall, 9-4 in the Great American Conference. Mark Downey, in his 7th season as the Wonder Boys head coach, has a record of 105-80. In 16 seasons as a head coach overall, he is 271 and 186. Nathan Kennedy is the top assistant. Marcus Pillow and Brent Bennett fill out the staff. Starting at the guards, Andre Lavelle, 6'2" sophomore, Canton, Ohio, 10.2 points, 4.4 rebounds, 3.2 assists. Talon Peter, 6'4" sophomore, Russellville, 13.6 points, 5.2 rebounds, 1.7 steals. And B.J. Johnson, a 6'3" sophomore from El Dorado, 5.6 points and 4.1 rebounds. The forwards for Arkansas Tech are Tommy Camarade. Camarade is a 6'8" sophomore from Buford, Georgia, 8.3 points and 3.8 rebounds. And Nico Gosnell, a 6'9" senior from Lone Tree, Iowa, 7.1 points and 3.2 rebounds. It's the Wonder Boys and the Tigers from Tucker Coliseum in Russellville at the Alathus Realty broadcast position. We pause for 30 seconds and then come back for the opening tip. This is Arkansas Tech basketball.
Fellner's Athletes Corner, your high-performance athletic store for quality athletic footwear and apparel, features Nike, Under Armour, The North Face, Patagonia, Oakley, Saucony, New Balance, Brooks, Asics, Kavu, Keen, and many, many more. Fellner's invites you to make them your first stop. With more than 50 years combined experience, the familiar faces at Fellner's help you with all your athletic needs. Fellner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main, Russellville, open 9:30 until 6 Monday through Saturday.
The Arkansas Tech Wonder Boys defeated East Central 68-60 in Ada back on January the 7th. The Wonder Boys had a season-low 8 turnovers in that win. As a result, Arkansas Tech now leads the all-time series 19-18, and the Wonder Boys have won 4 consecutive home games against East Central. The last time the Tigers came to Russellville and defeated the Wonder Boys, it was 94-85 back on January the 7th of 2017. And both of those teams, the 2016-17 Wonder Boys and the 2016-17 East Central Tigers, both went on to qualify for the NCAA tournament that season. The Wonder Boys coming off an 85-70 loss at Northwestern Oklahoma State on Saturday. The Wonder Boys allowed Northwestern to shoot 50% from the field, only the 4th time this season that an Arkansas Tech opponent has shot 50% or better from the field. The Wonder Boys have now allowed 3 consecutive opponents to shoot better than 47% from the field. When the Wonder Boys went 11-2 back from late November through late January, essentially a stretch of right at 2 months, the Wonder Boys went 11-2, and during those 13 games, only one Arkansas Tech opponent cleared that 47% mark, and so the Wonder Boys looking to reestablish themselves defensively here tonight against East Central University. The opening tip is controlled by Andre Lavelle. He saves it inbounds right in front of us to Tommy Comrade, and Arkansas Tech goes on offense first. The Wonder Boys 11th in the league in scoring at 66.9 points per game. They feed it down low to Gosnell. He misses the layup under heavy pressure from Baron Tanner. Fight for the rebound. It goes out of bounds off Comrade, and the basketball belongs to East Central. The inbound pass will be made for the Tigers by Luke Harper, who is a transfer from John Brown University up in Siloam Springs. In 4 years at John Brown, Harper scored 1,443 points, got 361 rebounds, and dished out 237 assists. He passes top of the key for Baron Tanner, who is a transfer from Salem University. Pass to the top of the key received by Quentin Johnson. Johnson drives and dishes to Keon Thomas on the left side. He gets to the left elbow, throws it back out in the corner for Izadima. God's gift, Izadima misses the 3. Defensive rebound by Andre Lavelle of Arkansas Tech. Andre had 5 points at Northwestern on Saturday, throws it in the corner to Peter, gets it right back. Lavelle drives the right side of the lane, can't get the layup to go, but he does draw the foul against East Central. The foul is on East Central's Quentin Johnson. The transfer from the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley, gets his first personal foul. And Andre Lavelle to the A Better Way Realty free throw line for 2 shots. First try for Andre on its way, and no good. It rattles out. Andre is a 55% free throw shooter this season. Mentioned he had 5 points at Northwestern on Saturday, a week ago against Southwestern Oklahoma State. He had 15 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists in a game the Wonder Boys ultimately lost in overtime. He makes the second free throw for the first point of the game, 19:02 remaining in the first half. Wonder Boys 1, East Central 0. Keon Thomas dribbles in the front court. Thomas averaged 10.8 points per game last year at Butler Community College. Bounce pass to the high post for Izadima. Izadima and Thomas play catch. Now Izadima passes left wing for Harper. Izadima sets the ball screen. Harper goes right. Passes on the wing for Quentin Johnson. Johnson had 8 points when these teams got together in January in Ada. They feed for Harper in the lane. He makes the layup with 1 on the shot clock. 18:31 left in the first half. East Central 2, Arkansas Tech 1. Bounce pass from Lavelle to Peter. Talon dribbles out high, gives to B.J. Johnson. Johnson tries to drive on Harper, takes him to the left block. Now he spins, shoots. B.J.'s jumper up and good. B.J. Johnson with the turnaround from left of the lane. 18:11 to go in the half. And the Wonder Boys seesaw back in front, 3-2. Luke Harper dribbles in the front court for East Central. Harper's minutes have been dropping as of late. He only had 3 points, 1 rebound, and 3 assists against Ouachita on Saturday, a game that East Central lost 76-68 at home in Ada. Keon Thomas tries a 3 and knocks it down. Thomas three-pointer from the right wing with 17:47 to go in the half. And East Central leads 5-3. Lavelle dribbles left side, passes to B.J. Johnson. Right-handed dribble drive into the lane, off the glass and good for B.J. Johnson. Johnson has 4 points, 17:31 to go in the half, and the score is tied at 5. Arkansas Tech so far 2 out of 3 from the field, just like East Central. Luke Harper dribbles to the right wing, picked up there by Gosnell. Feed down low for Izadima. Ball fake, got the defender in the air, but then Izadima lost the handle, stolen by Comrade. Comrade outlet pass intended for Lavelle, deflected by Quentin Johnson. Loose ball is going to go out of bounds. Last touched by Arkansas Tech. Great hustle there by Quentin Johnson to force that turnover for East Central.
Couldn't get both hands on it.
The basketball belongs to the Tigers. They will throw it in from the baseline. Lob in to the right elbow for Quentin Johnson. Johnson spins, shoots, and misses. Defensive rebound by Nico Gosnell of Arkansas Tech. Nico, appearing in his 59th game as a Wonder Boy, came in with 481 career points, 253 career assists. He hands it off to Lavelle at the top of the key. Gosnell sets a ball screen, goes to post up. Pass right wing for Johnson. B.J. Johnson dribbles left. Johnson spins into the lane. 10-foot jumper is off to the right. Rebound is off the fingertips of East Central's Barron Tanner, and the basketball stays with Arkansas Tech. In for the Wonder Boys is Darrell Roberts, 6'7" senior forward, Dallas, Texas, 7.6 points, 2.4 rebounds. Inbound pass comes to the top of the key for Comrade. He hands it off to Andre Lavelle. Lavelle drives, left-handed layup up and good for Andre Lavelle. Lavelle gets his first field goal. He's got 3 points, 2 rebounds, and an assist. 16:29 to go in the half. Wonder Boys lead 7-5. Now Lavelle pokes it away from Luke Harper out of bounds. And the Tigers will maintain possession with 22 on the timer. Keon Thomas will make the inbound pass. He had 18 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists against Arkansas Tech back on January the 7th. Inbound to Luke Harper. Tigers wearing orange uniforms tonight, trimmed in black. Arkansas Tech wearing its black uniforms, trimmed in dark green and gold. Three-pointer good, or no good from the left corner for Keon Thomas. And on the rebound, a whistle and a foul on East Central's Barron Tanner. It is Tanner's second personal foul, or I should say first personal foul, team foul number 2. And the basketball belongs to Arkansas Tech. Andre Lavelle, Darrell Roberts, Talon Peter, Tommy Comrade, and B.J. Johnson are the 5 for the Wonder Boys, up by 2 as we've played 4 minutes in Russellville. Lavelle throws it out top of the keeper, Talon Peter. He's guarded by Quentin Johnson, tries to drive, cut off by 2 defenders, brings it back out, gives to B.J. Johnson. Johnson pass in the corner for Lavelle. Andre checks his footing, throws it back out to Roberts. Shot clock at 6. Zip in the corner for Johnson, touch pass to Peter. Fakes right, looks to get downhill, knocks the defender to the floor, fadeaway jumper, no good. Tip try by B.J. Johnson, no good. Defensive rebound by Quentin Johnson. Could have very easily had a flop call there on East Central. No whistle, though, on the other end. Three-pointer not there for Barron Tanner. Defensive rebound, Darrell Roberts. Outlet pass to Andre Lavelle. Andre stops on the right wing. He'll try a three-pointer. It is good. Andre Lavelle with the Mr. Break and Lube three-pointer from the right wing with 15:16 to go in the first half. The first three-pointer of the game for the Wonder Boys, and Arkansas Tech leads 10-5. Keon Thomas over the timeline for East Central. Thomas had 9 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists when they lost to Ouachita on Saturday. Ball goes in the corner for Quentin Johnson. Johnson pass out for Izadima. Izadima with 8 on the timer, hands it back to Johnson. Johnson defended by B.J. Johnson, poked away, loose ball right in front of us. Izadima saves it for East Central to Quentin Johnson. He forces up a 3 from 40 feet and hits it. As the shot clock was expiring, Quentin Johnson hits from 40 feet away, and the Arkansas Tech lead is cut to 10-8.
Should have been worth 4 points, maybe.
Drive by Lavelle, layup up and good. Andre Lavelle, tough in the early going for Arkansas Tech. He's 3 out of 3 from the field. He's got 8 of the Wonder Boys' 12 points, and Arkansas Tech leads by 4. 14:20 to go until halftime. Bounce pass to the right wing for Luke Harper. They reverse it left side for Keon Thomas. He's guarded by Talon Peter. Feed into the low post for God's gift, Izadima. He backs Comrade down, and let's see what we have. I think the Arkansas Tech bench thought it was going to be walking on Izadima. Instead, they've got a foul against Arkansas Tech. Tommy Comrade called for the foul. His first, the team's first, and there's timeout on the floor. 14:07 to go, first half. Arkansas Tech 12, East Central 8 at the Alathus Realty broadcast position. We pause for 1 minute. This is Wonder Boys basketball.
First State Bank is proud to serve our community, a community made of hard-working friends and neighbors, folks who You're why we offer personal, helpful service and convenient digital tools. You make our town what it is, deeply rooted, community-driven. First State Bank, these are our stomping grounds. Visit fsbmybank.com to learn more. Member FDIC.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more reliability, durability, and versatility built in, like #1 selling Kubota BX and L Series compact tractors, Z Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Visit your local Kubota dealer for a demo today. In the River Valley, see River Valley Tractor on Weir Road in Russellville.
Arkansas Tech 5 of 8 from the field in the early going, 63%. East Central 3 out of 7, 43%. Wonder Boys out rebounding the Tigers 6-1 so far. Couple of changes for the Wonder Boys. Cade Schaefer is in, a 6-foot sophomore guard from Russellville, 3.9 points, 1.1 rebounds, 1.4 assists. Also in for Arkansas Tech, Nico Gosnell returns. East Central with the basketball. Izadima gets into the painted area, runs over Talon Peter, and they're going to call Talon for a block. Oh, Coach Mark Downey is beside himself now. That's 2 calls in a row that appear to be pretty obviously in favor of Arkansas Tech, and they've gone the other way. One being a traveling violation against Izadima right before the media timeout that was called a foul against Arkansas Tech. And now this time it looked like Talon was set all day to take that charge, and instead they call Peter for the block. It is his first personal foul, team foul number 2, and God's gift Izadima to the free throw line for the Tigers. Izadima 21 of 28 at the free throw line this season, a 75% shooter, which is better than his career average of 69% from the free throw line. He previously played 2 seasons at the University of the Incarnate Word in San Antonio, which means he is a former teammate with R.J. Glasper, late of Arkansas Tech. Hey. Izadima made the first one. His second try is also good. 12-10, the Arkansas Tech lead is 2 after the Tigers get the benefit of back-to-back calls. Cade Schaefer into the front court for Arkansas Tech. He's running the point right now, trying to give Andre Lavelle a little bit of a break. Out to Peter. Talon's 3 is no good from the top of the key, and Izadima has the defensive rebound for East Central. Gives it off to Romello Wilbert, a 6'3" senior guard from the Woodlands, Texas. Wilbert averages 3.2 points, 5 rebounds, and 3.2 assists per game. Wilbert in his 3rd year with the Tigers. Ball goes to Izadima. He misses a 3, and Cade Schaefer gets the defensive rebound for Arkansas Tech. Wonder Boys by 2, 13:23 to go in the first half. Schaefer's pass deflected by East Central's Leonard Dixon. Now on the run out, it's Keon Thomas. He receives the pass and lays it in. 13:14 to go in the half, and we have our second tie, this one at 12 apiece. Mentioned Leonard Dixon's name for East Central. He is a 6'7" senior guard from Damascus, Oregon, averaging 8.4 points and 2.5 rebounds per game. Did not play in the first meeting between these two teams, part of 11 straight games that he missed from November through January. But he is back now for the Tigers and making a big difference for them. Lavelle into the painted area, and Romello Wilbert was guilty of putting 2 hands on him. He was guilty of it for quite some time, and then the whistle blew. It is Wilbert's first personal foul. It is team foul number 3. And Cade Schaefer will make the inbound pass for Arkansas Tech. Schaefer looking, lobs it in for Darrell Roberts. Roberts, guarded by Leonard Dixon, takes him into the painted area. Bounce pass out, intended for Schaefer. Instead, it is stolen by Keon Thomas. Thomas goes coast to coast for the layup. Live ball turnover for Arkansas Tech. And again, it leads to an easy bucket for East Central, and Coach Downey points out that's 2. And he is correct. Right side, Andre Lavelle on the dribble. Hands it off to Talon Peter. Wonder Boys find themselves down by 2, 14-12. Tigers have scored the last 6 points. Darrell Roberts tries to change that, but his three-pointer is no good. Leonard Dixon with the defensive rebound. Tigers want to run again. Keon Thomas to the rim, and Coach Downey wants timeout. Keon Thomas has beaten the Wonder Boys down the floor for 3 baskets, and that's all that Coach Downey can abide. Timeout, Arkansas Tech. 12:08 to go in the first half. East Central 16, Arkansas Tech 12. At the Alathus Realty broadcast position, we pause for 1 minute. This is Wonder Boys basketball.
For over 70 years, Old South Restaurant at 1330 East Main Street in Russellville has been faithful faithfully serving the River Valley. Whether it's starting your day with a good old-fashioned breakfast or helping you make it through the workday with a hearty home-styled lunch, and of course serving your family with a dinner that would even make your mama proud. Old South Restaurants on Main Street in Russellville. We're here for you.
We're here for you, so come on by Old South.
Heinzman and Son Incorporated reminds you when you need new tires or auto repairs, Heinzman and Son has a well-trained staff to treat you like family, and their goal is always on customer service. It's the foundation of their business, which is why so many people in the River Valley call Heinzman and Son their tire shop. Find Heinzman and Son on Facebook, check out their reviews, and call 880-1222 to make an appointment today. Heinzman and Son, serving the River Valley for over 30 years and counting.
Well, Kelly, do you reckon that transition defense was discussed during that timeout?
I would guarantee it. But I do have one question for you.
All right.
So if you got two hands, automatic foul.
Yep.
So if you get double teamed, does it have to be 4 hands or 3?
I don't know, Kelly. That's a little too deep for me. Andre Lavelle, Tommy Camarade, B.J. Johnson, Nico Gosnell, and Talon Peter are the 5 on the floor for Arkansas Tech. Lavelle dribbles left, gets a pick from Gosnell. They run a blitz at Lavelle. Now he dribbles right. Izadima out to double team him. Passes to B.J. Johnson. Johnson drives the baseline. Oh, my goodness. They're going to call a charge on B.J. Johnson when Izadima was late getting to the spot. And the Wonder Boys have not gotten the benefit of very many calls here in the first 8 minutes and 9 seconds.
No, they have not.
Offensive foul on B.J. Johnson when it looked like God's gift Izadima was late getting to his spot. Now the basketball belongs to East Central. After the offensive foul on Johnson, it is B.J. Johnson's first personal foul. Team foul number 3 into the game for the first time tonight for Arkansas Tech. It is Trey Allen, a 6'1" freshman guard from Russellville, averaging 1 point and 0.5 rebounds per game. He replaces Talon Peters, so it's Andre Lavelle, B.J. Johnson, Tommy Camarade, Trey Allen, and Nico Gosnell, now the 5 for Arkansas Tech. Into the front court, Keon Thomas on the dribble, defended by Andre Lavelle. Goes left, throws it cross court, received by Leonard Dixon. Three-pointer is no good. Rebound tipped out, tipped by Trey Allen all the way into the backcourt, and he will retrieve it for Arkansas Tech. Now Allen goes to the basket. Layup try rejected, out of bounds. Looked like it was Izadima who got it for the Tigers. It'll be Arkansas Tech's basketball on the baseline. East Central on an 8-0 run. Lavelle to make the inbound pass. Lobs it in left wing for Trey Allen. Hands it off to Lavelle. Lavelle passes right side for B.J. Johnson. Johnson dribbles to the left elbow extended. Pivots, throws it out to the top of the key for Camarade. Gives to Lavelle on the right side. Lavelle guarded by Quentin Johnson. Left-handed dribble drive, gets to the basket. Layup not there for Lavelle. Camarade with the putback. It's good. Tommy Camarade with the offensive rebound and the putback for his first 2 points. That ends the 8-0 East Central run. And speaking of runs, what a role Tommy Camarade has been on as of late, averaging 19 points per game over his last 3. And over those 3 games coming in, Camarade 11 out of 17 from three-point range. He'll look to find that range as we go along. Three-pointer, no good for Keon Thomas. Defensive rebound by Trey Allen of Arkansas Tech. Wonder Boys in transition. Lavelle pirouettes his way all the way to the rim, but can't finish the layup. And Quentin Johnson gets the defensive rebound. Tigers in transition again. Leonard Dixon's layup try blocked by Camarade, rebounded by Andre Lavelle. Wonder Boys into the front court, down by 2 as we near the midpoint of the first half. Lavelle draws a triple team, throws it out to Trey Allen. Allen drives and dishes for B.J. Johnson. Johnson tries a three-pointer. It is too strong. Rebound tipped out near midcourt. Keon Thomas gets it for East Central, but we've got a whistle and a holding foul against Leonard Dixon of East Central. It is Dixon's first personal foul. Team foul number 4. Andre Lavelle checks out for the Wonder Boys. Cade Schaefer is back in. And it'll be Arkansas Tech's basketball on the near sideline. Trey Allen to throw it in. Gets it in to Cade Schaefer. Schaefer dribbles right. They reverse it left side for Schaefer. Schaefer into the corner for Trey Allen. Pass deflected by Wilbert, stolen by Leonard Dixon. Arkansas Tech with its 6th turnover in the first 10 minutes. Now in transition, count the basket for Barron Tanner, and a foul against Arkansas Tech. Camarade trying to take the charge, instead is called for the blocking foul. It is Tommy Camarade's second personal foul. It is team foul number 4. and Barron Tanner to the free throw line for East Central for one shot. Tanner is a 71% free throw shooter this season. He had 15 points and 5 rebounds against Ouachita on Saturday. It was just his second game in double figures in scoring since January the 5th. He completes the three-point play. 9:51 to go in the first half, and it is 19-14 East Central. The Tigers have outscored Arkansas Tech 11-2 over the last 4 minutes plus. Now a steal by Barron Tanner. Ahead on the fast break it goes. Keon Thomas now will slow it down as the Wonder Boys recover defensively. Keon Thomas dribbles deep on the left wing. Gets a pick from Dixon. Dixon pick and pop into the corner. Gets the pass. Shoots for three. It is in and out, no good. Defensive rebound by Cade Schaefer of Arkansas Tech. Schaefer pushes it the other way. Passes to B.J. Johnson. Back to Schaefer. Schaefer dribbles left. Gets a pick from Gosnell. Defender left his feet. Schaefer drives. Layup, no good. Gosnell tip try, no good. Defensive rebound by Keon Thomas of East Central.
Can't get one to fall, can we?
9 minutes to go in the first half. East Central with the ball and a 19-14 lead. Arkansas Tech has now missed 8 of its last 9 field goal tries. Drive by Keon Thomas. Throws it out in the corner for Dixon. Dixon throws it away. Stolen by Talon Peter. And then in transition, he was grabbed by Jakeem Akers. Akers, a 6'3" senior guard from Haltom, Texas, called for his first personal foul. Akers averages 9.3 points and 2.5 rebounds per game. Andre Lavelle is back in for Tech, replacing Cade Schaefer. So it's Andre Lavelle, Tommy Camarade, B.J. Johnson, Nico Gosnell, and Talon Peter, the 5 for Arkansas Tech. Andre Lavelle takes the ball on the left wing. Bounce pass out to Camarade. Camarade defended by Barron Tanner. Gives right side for B.J. Johnson. Johnson gives it up on the baseline for Nico Gosnell. 10 on the shot clock. Nico draws a double team, tries to dribble away from it, throws it out to B.J. Johnson. That's a long two that's no good, and God's Gift Izadima has the defensive rebound for East Central. Tigers into the front court against the ice-cold Arkansas Tech Wonder Boys, who have only made 1 field goal out of their last 9 tries, and the Wonder Boys have turned it over 5 times in the last 6 minutes. Fadeaway jumper, no good for Romello Wilbert. Defensive rebound, Andre Lavelle of Arkansas Tech. In transition to Talon Peter. Out to Gosnell. Nico will try a 3. It is too strong. Rebound, East Central. Luke Harper comes down with the carom for the Tigers. And he will bring it into the front court. Make it now 9 of the last 10 Arkansas Tech field goals, including 5 in a row that have not gone in. Harper dribbles the top of the key, throws it left side for Wilbert. Into the corner for Dixon, poked away from him. Apologies, not Dixon, it was Barron Tanner. Now it's Wilbert with it again, 5 on the timer. Wilbert will try a jumper from the left side. It is no good. Defensive rebound by B.J. Johnson. Wonder Boys staying in it right now with their defense. They're holding East Central to 7 of 18 shooting from the floor. 7 minutes and 15 seconds to go in the first half. East Central 19, Arkansas Tech 14. Wonder Boys trying to get anything going offensively. Feed down low for Gosnell, leans over Azadima, can't get the shot to go off the window. Defensive rebound by Jakeem Akers of East Central. Wonder Boys have missed 10 of their last 11 now. Akers throws it out to Harper. They reverse it left side for Romello Wilbert. Wilbert dribbles right, passes to Akers. Akers had 10 points against Ouachita on Saturday. He had 8 points against Henderson State last Thursday. Akers will try a 3. It is good. And with 6:43 to go in the half, East Central leads 22-14. The Tigers have outscored the Wonder Boys 14-2 over the last 7 minutes. Right side, Lavelle, defended by Harper. Throws it out front for B.J. Johnson. Into the corner for Talon Peter. Next dead ball will be a media timeout. Peter for 3. It is good. Talon Peter with the Mr. Break and Lube three-pointer from the left wing. It comes with 6:18 remaining in the half, and it cuts the East Central lead to 22-17. And despite their offensive struggles, the Wonder Boys staying in this game.
Yeah, maybe that'll spark a run here.
Harper dribbles on the right wing. Gets a high ball screen from Akers. Goes left. Throws it cross court to the right wing for Wilbert. Out to Akers. His three-pointer is short. Good closeout by Peter to force the miss. But Barron Tanner with the offensive rebound. He feeds Wilbert. Wilbert to the rim. Layup good. Romello Wilbert with the bucket on the second chance points. 24-17 East Central. Wilbert with his first 2 points. Andre Lavelle bounce pass to the top of the key for Peter. Peter guarded by Wilbert. Wilbert falls down, grabs his ankle. Three-pointer good for Talon Peter. back-to-back Mr. Break and Lube three-pointers for Talon Peter, and the East Central lead is 24-20. Arkansas Tech had missed its first 5 tries from beyond the arc before those 2 shots by Peter. Luke Harper's three-pointer is an air ball, and that will finally take us to the under 8 media timeout. 5 minutes and 15 seconds to go in the first half. East Central 24, Arkansas Tech 20 at the Alathus Realty broadcast position. We pause for 1 minute plus a station ID. This is Wonder Boys basketball.
This is Todd, market president with Centennial Bank. We're more than just a financial institution. We pride ourselves on being community-focused and connected.
Hi, I'm Charlie, Business Development Officer with Centennial Bank. As a lifelong resident of the River Valley, I am proud to be part of a team that brings passion, pride, and dedication to our communities.
Supporting our community starts with people like myself and Charlie who know and love the River Valley area, which is why we're always banking with you in mind. Centennial Bank is proud to support the place we call home. NMLS number 564245, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The heater broke down, I had to act fast. Wiggled some wires, I broke the thermostat. My wife got cold and nose started to freeze. She said, hey man, gotta call AshleyAir.com. When the heater breaks down, they're the one you want. AshleyAir.com. Fast and they're good and they got it going on. Technician showed up the very same day. Got the fix right and fast, he was on his way. Next time your heater breaks, you know who to call. There's only one choice, AshleyAir.com.
KCJC, Dartnell, Russellville.
You guys play the best country of all.
River Country. KCJC.
5 minutes and 15 seconds to go in the first half. East Central 24, Arkansas Tech 20. If you have been an astute follower of the Wonder Boys this season, you may notice there's a couple of names I'm not calling tonight. Deshaun Davidson, for a second consecutive game, is not on the Wonder Boys bench. He is still listed on the roster on the website, though. Also not on the bench tonight for Arkansas Tech is Wes Harris, who has averaged 9.4 points, 5.6 rebounds, and 1.2 blocked shots per game this year for the Wonder Boys. And so, for whatever reason, Arkansas Tech without Deshaun Davidson and Wes Harris tonight. And so a shorthanded rotation for the Wonder Boys. Darrell Roberts feeds Tommy Camarade going to the basket. Camarade is fouled on the layup try. The call on East Central for the push is on God's Gift Izadima. It is his first personal foul, and it sends Tommy Camarade to the A Better Way Realty free throw line for the first time tonight. Camarade on the season is 31 of 37, 84% at the free throw line. First try up and good for the 6'8" sophomore forward from Buford, Georgia. He had 18 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals against Northwestern Oklahoma State on Saturday. Made the first one, the second one he is also good. 5:04 to go in the half, and it's 24-22. A 2-point lead for East Central. Tigers with the ball. Luke Harper looks to dribble it over the timeline under the watchful eye of Andre Lavelle. Harper maintains his dribble, goes to the left wing. Lavelle stays with him all the way. Lob into the post, received for East Central by Quentin Johnson. They throw it back out to Akers. Akers passes right side for Izadima. Izadima gets to the right baseline, misses the 15-foot shot. Offensive rebound by Leonard Dixon. Dixon looks to penetrate, gets to the free throw line, bounce pass out to Quentin Johnson. Three-pointer good from the corner for Quentin Johnson. His second three-pointer, accounting for all 6 of his points. And East Central leads 27-22. The Tigers are now 4 of 13 from beyond the arc.
His first one being that 40-footer.
Yes. Drive, layup try by Lavelle, blocked by Izadima, rebounded by Akers. Outlet pass for Luke Harper. Harper into the front court, gives to Akers. Akers sees a seam, gets to the rim, lays it in. Jakeem Akers with the bucket, as the Wonder Boys' transition defense has not been exemplary here tonight. Top of the key, Talon Peter on the dribble for Arkansas Tech. Wonder Boys down by 7. Hand off to Andre Lavelle. Passes left wing for Peter. Thought about a 3, but Harper made him think otherwise. Now Peter wants to drive. Bounce pass down low for Camarade. Stripped away from him, and a foul is called. I believe it'll be on Jakeem Akers, and it is. Jakeem Akers gets his second personal foul. Team foul number 7, and there's timeout at Tucker Coliseum. 3 minutes and 45 seconds to go in the first half. East Central 29, Arkansas Tech 22 at the Alathus Realty broadcast position. We pause for 1 minute. This is Wonder Boys basketball.
At Liberty Car Wash in Russellville, you have options. You can wash your car yourself or drive through one of the automatic car washes. Liberty Car Wash also gives you the option of washing your fur baby. Why make a mess in your home and risk clogging your drains when you can wash Max at Liberty Car Wash? Visit Liberty Car Wash today on Knoxville Avenue and South Arkansas Avenue in Russellville, where you always have options.
We have sort of a hidden gem right here in the Arkansas River Valley. Central Arkansas Surgical Center of Russellville. They're high on the hill at the intersection of Highway 7 and Interstate 40. We're talking quality local surgeons in a variety of capacities who can help you when it comes time for surgery. It's not a hospital, it's a surgical center. Central Arkansas Surgical Center. Inquire today by logging on to centralarkansassurgical.com or call them at 967-1117.
Kelly, the Wonder Boys half-court defense, per usual, has been really good, but they've given up 11 fast break points here in the first 16 minutes and 15 seconds of this game, and that's the difference so far.
Yeah, the credit to East Central, give them a little bit. They've got real quick hands this first half, getting a lot of deflections on the passes, especially some that are just even handoffs. And so that's what's allowing them to get the quick, easy buckets, fast break points, because they're already down the court before we realize have a chance to get down there. So a little bit of credit to East Central on that.
The other aspect of that is that East Central has forced 7 Arkansas Tech turnovers, and the Tigers have a 7-0 edge in points off turnovers so far, plus 4 turnover margin for the Tigers. Cade Schaefer, Talon Peter, Darrell Roberts, Nico Gosnell, and B.J. Johnson are the 5 for Arkansas Tech, with the Wonder Boys down by 7, 3:37 to go until the Fleet Tire Point S halftime show. Cade Schaefer dribbles right, throws it out front for Darrell Roberts, fakes left, now steps back for a long two-pointer. It is no good, and Luke Harper gets the defensive rebound for East Central. The Wonder Boys now 8 of 23 from the floor. Right side, Quentin Johnson with it, throws top of the key for Luke Harper. Harper goes left, tries to get downhill, cut off on the baseline by Gosnell, gives it in the lane for Johnson, and Quentin Johnson connects from 9 feet away. 8 points for Quentin Johnson, 3:06 to go in the half, and East Central leads by 9, 31-22. This 9-point lead is the largest so far by either side. Cade Schaefer passes top of the key for Gosnell, back to Schaefer. Cade dribbles left, gives to Talon Peter, fakes the 3, steps back, defended by Keon Thomas, drives into the painted area, runs over an East Central defender, and Luke Harper there to take the charge for the Tigers. Offensive foul on Talon Peter of Arkansas Tech. It is his second personal foul. It is team foul number 6 against Arkansas Tech. The basketball belongs to the Tigers after what will go into the books as turnover number 8 for Arkansas Tech. Wonder Boys came into the night second in the conference in turnover margin, plus 2.5 turnovers per game, but that has not been the story so far tonight. East Central, 6th in the league in scoring offense at 72.9 points per game. Drive by Leonard Dixon. Gosnell blocks his layup try. Cade Schaefer out of there with the defensive rebound. Wonder Boys into the front court, down by 9, 2:19 to go in the half. Darrell Roberts skips it left side for B.J. Johnson. Out to Schaefer, back to Johnson. B.J. right-handed dribble drive to the free throw line. Throws it out right wing for Lavelle. Andre Lavelle, guarded by Dixon, gets into the painted area. Missed the layup. Defensive rebound, Dixon. Outlet pass for Quentin Johnson. Wonder Boys back defensively. Johnson runs over B.J. Johnson. Offensive foul on Quentin Johnson as he used his lead shoulder to knock B.J. Johnson of Arkansas Tech to the floor. The foul on Quentin Johnson of East Central is his second personal, and the basketball belongs to Arkansas Tech on team foul number 7 against East Central.
A lot of opportunities to call blocks and charges this first half.
Into the front court come the Wonder Boys. Right side, B.J. Johnson. They reverse it to the left wing for Cade Schaefer. Now back to the right wing for Lavelle. Man-to-man defense for East Central. Roberts passes to Lavelle. Left-handed dribble drive into the painted area. Cut off by 2 defenders. Gives to B.J. Johnson. Johnson lost the handle. Got it back. Lobs it out to Roberts. 5 to shoot. Darrell spins into the lane. Draws 2 defenders. Dribbles out of traffic. Gives to Schaefer. Cade's desperation 3 at the shot clock buzzer is no good. And the basketball belongs to East Central on turnover number 9 against Arkansas Tech. 1:27 to go in the half. East Central 31, Arkansas Tech 22. The Wonder Boys have very much been a second-half team this year, especially in conference play, but right now this one feels different. East Central feels very much in control of this game, and the Wonder Boys are going to have to do something to change that. Dixon misses a three. Defensive rebound by Nico Gosnell. Gives to Andre Lavelle. Lavelle into the front court. Bounce pass left side for Schaefer. Schaefer dribbles right. Gives to Darrell Roberts. He goes left and gets fouled by Leonard Dixon. Dixon picks up his second personal foul. Team foul number 8, and so it'll be a 1-and-1 opportunity for Arkansas Tech's Darrell Roberts, who will toe the A Better Way Realty free throw line with exactly 1 minute left until the Fleet Tire Point S halftime show. Roberts' first trip to the free throw line today. This season, he is 31 of 51 at the free throw line. That is 61% for Darrell Roberts. Darrell had 12 points and 4 rebounds against East Central back on January the 7th. He makes the front end of the 1-and-1 for his first point of this game. Arkansas Tech now 4 of 5 at the free throw line tonight. The Wonder Boys shoot 64% from the line as a team this year. That ranks 11th among the 12 members of the Great American Conference. Both free throws good for Darrell Roberts. 1 minute left in the half. East Central with the ball and a 7-point lead. Keon Thomas looks to get it over the timeline, defended by Cade Schaefer. Thomas goes to the right wing. Here comes Izadima with the ball screen. He slips that screen, goes into the corner, receives the pass. Now he'll work on Cade Schaefer. Draws a double team. Izadima spins into the lane. Fadeaway jumper, no good. Defensive rebound, Andre Lavelle. Lavelle with a full head of steam. Gets downhill the right side of the lane. Feeds it into the painted area for Gosnell. Out to Darrell Roberts, who passed up a three and then threw it away. Romello Wilbert with the steal, and he's fouled in transition by Cade Schaefer. Cade Schaefer called for his first personal foul, team foul number 7, and so it'll be a 1-and-1 opportunity for Romello Wilbert. Wilbert on the season is 7 out of 14, 50% at the free throw line. 28.5 seconds left in the half. East Central 31, Arkansas Tech 24, and Romello Wilbert on his way to the free throw line for the Tigers. The front end of the 1-and-1 is good. East Central 4 out of 4 at the free throw line tonight. The Tigers 5th in the conference in free throw shooting this season, right at 73%. Second try for Wilbert is no good. Defensive rebound, Darrell Roberts. 27 seconds left in the half. Wonder Boys with the ball down by 8. Left side, Cade Schaefer, defended by Keon Thomas. Dribbles right to the top of the key. Looks to drive, cut off by 2 defenders. Hands to Roberts, gets it back. Now Schaefer passes right wing for Lavelle. Handoff to B.J. Johnson. Johnson goes left, passes right wing for Lavelle. Lavelle into the paint, out to Schaefer for 3. Got it! Cade Schaefer, the three-pointer from the left corner with 4 seconds left. Now at the buzzer, Romello Wilbert sees it go in and out. That one went halfway down from 50 feet away for Romello Wilbert and spun out of the cylinder. And so our score after 20 minutes at Tucker Coliseum in Russellville is East Central 32, Arkansas Tech 27 at the Alathus Realty broadcast position. We pause for 3 minutes and then come back with the Fleet Tire Point S halftime show. This is Wonder Boys basketball.
If your business's telephone system, alarm system, cabling, or even CCTV aren't up to date, your business is not secure. Tracer Communications is a one-stop shop for new and existing businesses that value honesty, hard work, and quality solutions. So you can save time and money and focus on your business while they take care of your phone and security systems. And that saves you money and protects your investment. So call your local Tracer Communications at 890-6499 to set up an appointment or visit tracercoms.com for a full list of services today.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Reflection on its past, see what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
Some thoughts about your home from Alathus Realty Russellville. Many will tell you spring is the best time to sell. If you've been considering putting your house on the market,
Why wait until spring when everyone else is on the market and you have more competition? Why not go on the market now when there's less competition and get more for your home? If you're ready to sell or you know someone who's thinking of selling, get in touch with the professionals at Alathus Realty Russellville. Find them on Facebook.
A solid roof for your business is key to keeping your employees, products, and valuables dry and clean. If you're experiencing roof leaks that are resulting in damaged equipment, stained ceilings, and walls, then don't let Mother Nature get the best of your business. The folks at E&F Roofing offer free commercial roof inspections, but their experience is priceless for your business, not to lose productivity and extend the life of your roof. So contact E&F Roofing today for a free commercial inspection at 479-272-4069.
At Fleet Tire, Point S, the S stands for service, selection, and savings. Fleet Tire knows the importance of the handshake and the significance of a referral. That will never change. At Fleet Tire Point S, you'll still find the same local owners, friendly service, and guarantees on warranties. Fleet Tire Point S consistently offers unparalleled service and quality tires to fit every budget because you, the customer, are always a top priority at Fleet Tire Point S. So come by today and experience the Fleet Tire Point S difference. No stress with Point S.
Mr. Brake and Lube, your local Pennzoil 10-minute oil change super stop at 1415 East Main Street, has the best brand name oils like Mobil 1, Castrol, Motorcraft, Rotella, and Quaker State without breaking the bank. Plus, specials to save even more. Come by 1415 East Main Street when you need an oil change or repair work from your local one-stop maintenance shop you can count on. Mr. Brake and Lube, and follow Mr. Brake and Lube on Facebook to keep up with monthly specials.
Welcome in to the Fleet Tire Point S halftime show from Tucker Coliseum in Russellville, where the score is East Central 32 and the Arkansas Tech Wonder Boys 27. Here are the numbers from the first half. East Central 12 of 30 from the field, 40%, including 4 of 15, 27% from 3 points, and the Tigers are 4 out of 5 at the free throw line. Arkansas Tech 9 of 25, 36% from the floor, including 4 out of 9, 44% from the Mr. Brake and Lube three-point arc, and the Wonder Boys a very good 5 out of 6 at the A Better Way Realty free throw line. That is 83%. Arkansas Tech out-rebounding East Central 20-14, but the story of this game is turnover margin. Arkansas Tech with 10 turnovers, East Central with just 4 in that first half, and East Central has converted that +6 turnover margin into an edge of 11-4 in fast break points and 8-0 Tigers in points off turnovers, and that is the story of this game so far. Individual leaders, first for East Central, Keon Thomas has 9 points. Quentin Johnson with 8 points for the Tigers. 5 points at halftime for Jakeem Akers. Romello Wilbert and Barron Tanner have 3 points apiece, and then 2 points each for God's Gift Izadima and Luke Harper. Arkansas Tech led by Andre Lavelle with 8 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. Talon Peter has 6 points for the Wonder Boys on a pair of Mr. Brake and Lube three-pointers. 4 points apiece for Tommy Camarade and B.J. Johnson. Cade Schaefer has 3 points, and 2 points and 3 rebounds for Darrell Roberts. Trey Allen and Nico Gosnell have also appeared in the game for the Wonder Boys. Gosnell hasn't scored, but he does have 3 rebounds and 2 blocked shots. Our score on the Fleet Tire Point S halftime show, East Central 32 and Arkansas Tech 27. At the Alathus Realty broadcast position, we pause for 3 minutes, and then Kelly Davis will take us on a trip around the Great American Conference. This is Arkansas Tech basketball.
ABC Children's Academy is currently enrolling with 14 locations in Pope, Johnson, and Yell County. ABC provides all-day childcare, as well as a variety of enrollment options for families, including Arkansas Better Chance for ages 3 to 5, plus more. Visit abcchildrensacademy.com for more info, and come by their central office on 4th Street in Russellville to apply in person, or call 567-5650. ABC Children's Academy, changing our world one student at a time.
Folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air want to take a moment not only to thank you for your business,
but also the opportunity to work for you and give your family whole house comfort. Every kind word that you put online and personal recommendation to your friends and family is appreciated. Customers like you are not only vital to their business, but vital to making our community as great as it is. From their family to yours, thank you. From Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
When it comes to buying or selling a home, there really is a better way. As soon as you start talking with our team at A Better Way Realty in Russellville, you're going to feel the difference. Imagine if you had a great friend in the real estate industry, someone who genuinely cared about you and your family and was passionate about taking care of you. That is the philosophy of everyone who works here at A Better Way Realty. We want your business because we earn it, period. Discover what experience and heart can do with A Better Way Realty. Find us on Facebook and see the difference. A Better Way Realty. Real estate done a better way.
Taking care of families. That's what the folks at C&D Drugstore have been doing in historic downtown Russellville for more than 6 decades when it comes to all your pharmaceutical needs. When it comes to compounding special medicines, R.D. Walker and his staff are there to serve you. And most importantly, if you need delivery, if you need curbside pickup, you need C&D Drugstore on the corner of B and Commerce in downtown Russellville, a 60-year tradition.
You need help with health insurance, Medicare insurance, life insurance, long-term care insurance? We can help you find solutions. Hi, I'm Mike Giroux with Giroux & Associates. Give us a call today and let us help you find solutions that best meet your needs. Giroux & Associates. Insurance in today's world can be filled with a variety of complicated issues, but it doesn't have to be that way. Let our professional staff simplify it for you. Giroux & Associates. You can call us at 479-857-2810.
Money, they say it greases the wheels of commerce. Everybody has to have a little now and again. If you're a little low on cash, bring your old, unwanted, or broken gold or silver jewelry into Joshua's Fine Jewelry and let us convert it into beautiful, brand new cash. Take your girl out for a night on the town. Buy your mom something nice. If you're not using it, sell it for top dollar at Joshua's Fine Jewelry in beautiful downtown Russellville.
Back with you on the Fleet Tire Point S halftime show with East Central leading the Wonder Boys 32-27. We turn it over to Kelly Davis for an update of what else is happening tonight in Great American Conference basketball.
Well, thank you, Sam. Let's back up to earlier in the evening to the women's side. It was your Golden Suns, 74, East Central, 67. It was Harding, 62, Southeast Oklahoma, 34. Southern Arkansas, 76, Southwest Oklahoma, 67. And 3 games will be played tomorrow, and that will be Northwest Oklahoma taking on UA Monticello. That game has been moved to Magnolia due to weather restrictions in Monticello. Southern Nazarene will be at Henderson State, and Oklahoma Baptist will be at Ouachita. But with the wins and losses tonight, your updated standings, Southern Nazarene in first at 12-1, followed by Harding at 12-2. Your Golden Suns in third place now, 10-4. Oklahoma Baptist 9-4. Henderson State 8-5. Southwest Oklahoma 6-8. Ouachita 5-8. And Southern Arkansas 5-9. Northwest Oklahoma 4-9. UA Monticello 4-9. East Central drops to 4-10, and Southeast Oklahoma 2-12. So your halftime scores on the men's side, it is Southeast Oklahoma 46, Harding 42, Southern Arkansas 35, Southwest Oklahoma 33. Top 4 in the standings, Southern Nazarene at 12-1. Southern Arkansas 10-3. Arkansas Tech and Southeast Oklahoma both at 9-4. So if we can get some help a little bit over in or down in Southern Arkansas land as they are playing Southwest Oklahoma, the Wonder Boys, if they can take care of business here in Tucker Coliseum tonight, they could possibly move into a tie for second with Southern Arkansas and Southeast Oklahoma, depending on their game. So,
well, Kelly,
that's where we're at right now.
That's all we know for now.
It's a wild and crazy winter wonderland right now, isn't it?
This has been the Fleet Tire Point S halftime show at the Alathus Realty broadcast position. We will pause for 3 minutes and then come back with the second half with the score East Central 32, Arkansas Tech 27. This is Wonder Boys basketball.
Do you need your wisdom or other teeth removed? Do you have a toothache? Are you considering dental implants to replace missing teeth or to help anchor a denture? Be sure to see Dr. Forrest Bale for a no out-of-pocket consultation at Lakeside Oral, Facial, and Dental Implant Surgery. Lakeside is contracted with many insurance companies and has multiple financing options to minimize your out-of-pocket costs. Have your oral surgery in a caring, state-of-the-art facility right here in Russellville. Visit their website at lakesideofs.com.
Miller Roofing Company, a family-owned company treating you like family. Who's a part of the Miller family of employees? Shannon Yarborough loves her work with residential customers.
I work with all the residential customers. I organize and schedule their roofs. I love logistics, problem solving. I love the atmosphere about working at Miller Roofing Company. It's a great company, and I love working with people.
Your friends at Miller Roofing. See them of South Arkansas and Russellville and follow them on Facebook.
Why trust River Valley Tinting and Glass? Well, River Valley Tinting and Glass is a family-owned business, and they take care of their customers like family too. So remember, your local auto, residential, and commercial glass and tinting company, River Valley Tinting and Glass. Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5839 to get an estimate. Or you could always come by 2202 East 2nd Street to see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass.
5-star rating on Google? Check. Climb your tree versus driving in your yard? Check. Top-notch front office staff? Check. Tree-wise tree guys, tree work experts. Using proven technology and techniques for climbing and rigging your tree removals and trims. Give Jaylen a call today, 479-222-0793. Tree-wise tree guys. We'll go out on a limb for you.
Farmers Co-op located in Russellville. Don't forget their Danville location. Mike Apples along Mike. It is that time of year when feed is very, very important.
It sure is, and make sure that you've got your animals' needs taken care of, protein levels met, and all those things that you look for when it comes this time of year.
Farmers Co-op. We're located on East Main in Russellville. Don't forget their Danville location.
Fellner's Athletes Corner, your high-performance athletic store for quality athletic footwear and apparel, features Nike, Under Armour, The North Face, Patagonia, Oakley, Saucony, New Balance, Brooks, Asics, Kabu, Keen, and many, many more. Fellner's invites you to make them your first stop. With more than 50 years combined experience, the familiar faces at Fellner's help you with all your athletic needs. Fellner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main, Russellville, open 9:30 until 6, Monday through Saturday.
Back with you at Tucker Coliseum and ready for the second half between Arkansas Tech and East Central. The Tigers lead 32-27. Kelly, the Wonder Boys had 11 turnovers in the first half. It feels like they need to approximately cut that number in half, more in the range of 5 or 6 in the second half to have a chance to give enough possessions to come back and win this game.
I tell you what, points off turnovers, I think it was 8-0, and points off fast breaks. They've got more points in the paint than we do, so we're just going to have to get tough and play a good second half.
East Central with the basketball to begin the second half. Keon Thomas passes in the corner for Quentin Johnson. He drives the baseline. Bounce pass out to Harper. Three-pointer good from the right corner for Luke Harper as the Tigers run a really nice half-court set on the first possession of the second half and increase their lead to 35-27. Andre Lavelle goes left, defended by Luke Harper. Passes to Comrade. Comrade goes left. Gets to the free throw line, dishes out to Talon Peter. Peter guarded by Keon Thomas. Comrade sets the pick. Peter goes left. Peter gets into the lane. Peter gets all the way to the rim. Layup up and good for Talon Peter. He's got 8 points. He's 3 out of 5 from the floor, and it's 35-29. Wonder Boys down by 6.
Get a string of stops here.
Luke Harper Dribbles right, gives to Izadima into the corner. Three-point try, Barron Tanner, no good. Defensive rebound from the weak side by Talon Peter of Arkansas Tech. Peter goes to the left wing, throws it out front for Camarade. Camarade passes right wing for Lavelle. Lavelle splits the seam on a double team, gets into the paint, kicks it out to Talon for three. Count it! Nothing but net from the left wing for Talon Peter and a Mr. Break and Lube three-pointer. The Wonder Boys have scored the last 5 points, and the East Central lead is cut to 35-32.
All right, we got that stop going. Let's get another one.
Talon Peter with 11 points, his 29th career game in double figures in scoring. Drive, layup by Harper, up and good. Looked like Nico Gosnell.
What a shot. Just credit.
Looked like Gosnell got a piece of it on the way up, and Harper able to make it anyway. 37-32 on the Harper layup. Tigers by 5. Lavelle passes right wing for Talon Peter. Gets a pick from Gosnell, dribbles into the corner. Brings it back out to the wing. They reverse it left side for Lavelle. Lavelle fakes right, goes left, gets into the painted area, pivots, layup high off the window, no good. Defensive rebound by God's Gift Izadima of East Central University. We go under 18 minutes to play. Tigers with the ball and a 5-point lead. Left side, Quentin Johnson throws to the top of the key for Luke Harper. Gets the pick from Barron Tanner. Throws it in the corner for Keon Thomas. Thomas feeds it down low for Tanner. Tanner draws a double team. Fadeaway jumper off the glass, no good. Defensive rebound, Talon Peter. Talon all the way to the other end. Cut off on the baseline. Into a double team. Feeds B.J. Johnson. Back to Peter now. Talon throws it out to Gosnell. He sends it on to the left side for Andre Lavelle. Lavelle bounce pass to Gosnell. Gosnell draws a triple team. Out to Peter for three. No good from the right corner. Rebound tipped out of bounds by Barron Tanner. And the Wonder Boys will maintain possession with 20 on the shot clock and 17-19 to go in the ball game. Daniel Wheeler in his first year at East Central. This is the third consecutive season in which the Tigers have had a new head men's basketball coach. Layup no good for Andre Lavelle. Foul is on Keon Thomas of East Central. It is his first. It is the team's first of the second half. And Andre Lavelle to the A Better Way Realty free throw line, where he is 1 out of 2 so far tonight. First free throw up and good for Lavelle.
Sam, have they given up on calling the flop? That used to be, just a point of emphasis at the first of the year. Now it seems like, let's just forget it.
It's kind of funny how those points of emphasis are only points of emphasis for about the duration of the month of November. Then they kind of get lost in the shuffle.
Well, probably the coaches complain and okay, we just won't call it no more.
Andre Lavelle makes both free throws from the A Better Way Realty free throw line, cutting the East Central lead to 37-34. It'll be Keon Thomas to bring it into the front court for the Tigers. Thomas with 9 points tonight. He's 4 out of 5 from the floor, defended by Talon Peter. Bounce pass at the top of the key for Izadima. Back to Thomas. Thomas now guarded by Camarade. Takes him to the baseline. Bounce pass to nobody in particular. Quentin Johnson tried to save it in, but he threw it right to Camarade. Fast break, Arkansas Tech. Lavelle fakes the three. Drive. Bounce pass for Johnson. Out in the corner for Peter. They swing it for Lavelle. Wide open look at three. No good. Rebound. B.J. Johnson able to tip it out to Talon Peter. Bonus possession for Arkansas Tech. Roberts for three. No good from the left corner. Again, B.J. Johnson trying to tip out the rebound, but this time Keon Thomas gathered the loose ball for East Central, and in transition he was fouled by Andre Lavelle. Lavelle's first is team foul number 1 this half against Arkansas Tech. And the Tigers will throw it in from the near sideline with 16:32 left in regulation, and East Central leading 37-34. The Tigers have led ever since the 12:34 mark of the first half. It was a 5-point lead for East Central at halftime. Now it's down to 3. Izadima works on the left block against Camarade, spins into the lane, layup up and good for God's Gift Izadima. His first field goal of the night after he had missed his first 5 tries, and he gives the Tigers a 39-34 advantage. Talon Peter dribbles at the top of the key, pass to B.J. Johnson. Now to Andre Lavelle on the right wing. Andre goes left. Dribbled it off his knee. Luke Harper dives on the loose ball for East Central, and they're going to call a held ball. The Tigers were calling for a timeout. Instead, they call a held ball. The possession arrow favors Arkansas Tech, and the Wonder Boys will have it when we return. 15 minutes and 56 seconds to go in the second half. East Central 39, Arkansas Tech 34. At the Alathus Realty broadcast position, we pause for 1 minute. This is Wonder Boys basketball.
First State Bank is proud to serve our community, a community made of hard-working friends and neighbors, folks who make our community better. You're why we offer personal, helpful service and convenient digital tools. You make our town what it is, deeply rooted, community-driven. First State Bank, these are our stomping grounds. Visit fsbmybank.com to learn more. Member FDIC.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more reliability, durability, and versatility built in, like #1 selling Kubota BX and L Series compact tractors, Z Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Visit your local Kubota dealer for a demo today. In the River Valley, see River Valley Tractor on Weir Road in Russellville.
East Central came into the night third in the conference in scoring defense, holding their opponents to 65.8 points per game. They are second in the league in field goal percentage defense, holding their opponents under 41% on field goal attempts this season. And we've certainly seen evidence of that East Central defense so far here tonight.
They sure have. They played tough defense. Like I said, they've got very active hands. They get in the passing lanes, get a lot of deflections, get those fast break points.
Talon Peter makes the inbound pass to the top of the key for Darrell Roberts. Roberts gives it back to Peter. Right wing three is off to the left. Rebound tipped around. B.J. Johnson gets it for Arkansas Tech. Another extra possession for the Wonder Boys because of B.J. Johnson's work on the offensive glass, but they throw it away. Talon Peters' pass intended for Tommy Comrade, intercepted by Quentin Johnson. And in transition, Comrade fouled Johnson. The foul on Tommy Comrade is his third. He checks out, replaced by Nico Gosnell. And the basketball belongs to the Tigers with 15:39 remaining, and East Central in front 39-34.
Those three fouls, got to get Tommy out for a little while.
Keon Thomas feeds at the high post for Quentin Johnson. Johnson wants to work on B.J. Johnson. Jump stop, right side of the lane. Bank shot, no good. Defensive rebound, Talon Peter of Arkansas Tech. Wonder Boys the other way. Andre Lavelle drives into the painted area against Keon Thomas. Picks up his dribble, throws it off the back of Luke Harper, who plays for East Central. And in the process of that pass, there was a whistle and a foul on East Central. A hack across the arm against Quentin Johnson. He disagrees with the call. It is his third personal foul. He will take a seat, replaced by Romello Wilbert. Inbound pass to be made for Arkansas Tech by Andre Lavelle. Second team foul on the Tigers. Inbound pass is stolen by Izadima. Another turnover for Arkansas Tech. Back-to-back turnovers, and now 13 for the game. Keon Thomas down the baseline, creates some space but can't finish the shot. Nico Gosnell gets the defensive rebound. Outlet pass for Talon Peter. Peter ahead for Darrell Roberts. Another turnover. Stolen by God's gift Izadima, and then the Wonder Boys foul him. This is not going well right now.
No, it's not.
It is team foul number 3 against Arkansas Tech. The foul against Talon Peter is his third personal. Coach Downey doesn't have a lot of choice. He pretty well has to leave Talon in the game right now. And Luke Harper brings it across the timeline for East Central. Back-to-back turnovers for Arkansas Tech. And now it's Luke Harper. Fakes the three. Gives to Baron Tanner. On to Romello Wilbert. Wilbert dribbles left. Defended by Darrell Roberts. Leaves it with Izadima for three. It is no good. Defensive rebound by Talon Peter. Peter over the timeline. Goes to the left side, defended by Keon Thomas. Now they swing it right side for Andre Lavelle. Lavelle, they think about running a blitz at him. He dribbles left to avoid it, gives to Peter for three, short. Defensive rebound, Romello Wilbert. Wilbert gathers it in the backcourt, now brings it over the timeline. 14 minutes and 6 seconds to go. East Central by 5. Wilbert tries to go baseline. Darrell Roberts wouldn't let him. And so now the Tigers will have to reset offensively with 15 to shoot. Baron Tanner tries a three. It is no good. Defensive rebound, Nico Gosnell of Arkansas Tech. His 5th rebound of the night. The Wonder Boys are plus 12 on the glass, but that has been undone for Arkansas Tech by a -9 turnover margin. And East Central with an 8-0 edge in points off of turnovers. Talon Peter, bounce pass for Nico Gosnell. Gosnell goes to the rim and draws the foul on Baron Tanner. Tanner called for his second personal foul on the hack. And it'll be 2 shots at the A Better Way Realty free throw line for Arkansas Tech's Nico Gosnell.
So he got his money's worth on that one.
Made sure it was not going to be an and one situation for Nico. First try for Gosnell is up and no good. With that miss, Nico Gosnell now 17 of 30 at the free throw line this season. He is a career 56% free throw shooter. Gosnell had 12 points against Northwestern Oklahoma State on Saturday. He makes the second one, 13:32 remaining. East Central 39, Arkansas Tech 35 from Tucker Coliseum in Russellville. We'll be right back here on Saturday afternoon, 1 p.m. for the women and 3 p.m. for the men, as Arkansas Tech will host Southeastern Oklahoma State. The Savage Storm is coming to town on Saturday. Keon Thomas passes left side for Izadima. Into the corner for Jakeem Akers. Akers thought about a step back long two, instead passes out to Izadima. Izadima tries a jumper from the left side. It's a two-pointer. Two-pointer for Izadima, and the official indicates that he wants to go back and have a second look at that at the next dead ball. They will review that one to see if it was a 2 or a 3 for Izadima. As for now, it stands as a 2-point basket. Drive by B.J. Johnson. Layup no good. Whistle foul on East Central. Tigers call for their fourth foul of the half. The personal foul on God's gift Izadima is his second. And to the free throw line for Arkansas Tech goes B.J. Johnson. Johnson 16 out of 20 from the free throw line since December 17th. That is 80% for B.J. since that time. About a month and a half. Makes the first one. Overall this season, B.J. Johnson is a 73% free throw shooter. For his career, he is 63% at the line. Made the first one. Second one is in and out, no good. Defensive rebound by Romello Wilbert of East Central. Tigers by 5, 12:45 to go. Wilbert goes right. Izadima sets the pick. Wilbert gets downhill, gets into the painted area, leans in, shoots from 6 feet, and scores. Romello Wilbert with 5 points. 12:34 remaining. 43-36 East Central. Drive by Lavelle. Cut off by Keon Thomas. Picks up his dribble. Throws it out left wing for Talon Peter. Peter guarded by Wilbert. Gosnell's got a pick for him. Peter uses it to go left. Throws it cross court for B.J. Johnson. Johnson, 12-foot jumper, no good from the right side. Romello Wilbert with the defensive rebound. Arkansas Tech has missed 7 consecutive field goal attempts. A turnover in transition by Leonard Dixon of East Central gives the basketball right back to Arkansas Tech. Only the 6th turnover of the game for the Tigers.
They take advantage of these turnovers.
Tommy Comrade with 3 fouls is back in the game for Arkansas Tech, replacing Nico Gosnell.
Plenty of time to get back in this thing.
Comrade, top of the key. Dribbles left, hands it off to Lavelle. Lavelle tries to drive by Izadima, gets by him to the rim and lays it up and in. The help defender, Jakeem Akers, was a little slow rotating over after Izadima got beat off the bounce. It's 43-38, Tigers by 5 after the Arkansas Tech layup. Top of the key, Izadima. Throws it cross court for a wide open Jakeem Akers. Three-pointer is short. Defensive rebound, Arkansas Tech, collected by a new face in the game. That is Jonathan Mercera. Mercera, a 6'5" freshman guard from Willemstad, Curacao, appearing in his first game since December the 12th. Top of the key, Tommy Comrade tries a 3. It is off to the right. Defensive rebound, Romello Wilbert. 11:17 to go in the ball game. Tigers with the ball and the lead, 43-38. Top of the key, Keon Thomas on the dribble. East Central, 5 of 12, 42% from the field in the second half. Bad pass by Keon Thomas, stolen by Comrade. Lead pass to Talon Peter, and he stuffs it through with 2 hands. Tommy Comrade with the steal and the assist. Talon Peter with the finish. The Wonder Boys have scored the last 4 points, and the East Central lead is down to 3 at 43-40. Right side, Keon Thomas. Defended by Andre Lavelle. Looks to penetrate, gets all the way to the basket, layup up and good for Keon Thomas. No help defense, Andre Lavelle unable to stay in front. It's 45-40, East Central by 5. Keon Thomas with 11 points to lead the way for East Central. Right side, Talon Peter. He'll try a 3-pointer off the dribble. It is no good. Defensive rebound, Izadima. He is fouled by Arkansas Tech's Jonathan Mercera. Mercera's first is the team's 4th, and there's timeout at Tucker Coliseum. 10 minutes and 21 seconds left. East Central 45, Arkansas Tech 40 at the Alathus Realty broadcast position with We pause for 1 minute. This is Wonder Boys basketball.
For over 70 years, Old South Restaurant at 1330 East Main Street in Russellville has been faithfully serving the River Valley. Whether it's starting your day with a good old-fashioned breakfast or helping you make it through the workday with a hearty home-styled lunch, and of course serving your family with a dinner that would even make your mama proud. Old South Restaurant on Main Street in Russellville. We're here for you.
We're here for you, so come on by Old South.
Heinzman and Son Incorporated reminds you, when you need new tires or auto repairs, Heinzman and Son has a well-trained staff to treat you like family, and their goal is always on customer service. It's the foundation of their business, which is why so many people in the River Valley call Heinzman and Son their tire shop. Find Heinzman and Son on Facebook, check out their reviews, and call 880-1222 to make an appointment today. Heinzman and Son, serving the River Valley for over 30 years and counting.
10 minutes and 21 seconds remaining. East Central 45, Arkansas Tech 40. Earlier tonight in the women's game, it was the Arkansas Tech Golden Suns hanging on to beat East Central 74-67. Jaylee Oglesby with 21 points and 12 rebounds. Kaylee Shipman with 16 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists in the win for the Golden Suns. Their third in a row. The Arkansas Tech women will host Southeastern Oklahoma State at 1 p.m. Saturday, followed by the men's game at 3 o'clock. We hope you'll join us at Tucker Coliseum on Saturday afternoon. If you can't make it, we'll have the broadcast here on River Country, KCJC, and ArkansasTechSports.com. East Central with the basketball following the timeout. 10 minutes and 17 seconds to go. East Central 45, Arkansas Tech 40. Romello Wilbert passes top of the key for Luke Harper. Harper dribbles right. Gets down the right side of the painted area. Throws it out front for Dixon. On to Thomas. Keon Thomas behind the back dribble. And then throws it away over to Arkansas Tech head coach Mark Downey. East Central with its 8th turnover of the ball game. 4 of those have come here in the first 10 minutes of the second half.
We're chipping away. Points off turnovers, 8-4 now. It was 8-0 at the half. Fast break points, 11-6.
Arkansas Tech has not allowed a fast break point or a point off a turnover in this second half. Darrell Roberts throws it in the corner for Peter. Three-pointer on the way. No good. Offensive rebound. Roberts tried to feed for Nico, but Gosnell fumbled it away. It's stolen by Romello Wilbert of East Central. Tigers into the front court. Nico, I think, was expecting Roberts to shoot there. He just wasn't quite ready for the pass.
Just wasn't ready for it.
Leonard Dixon drives the baseline, draws a double team, gives in the lane for Tanner. Tanner misses the bunny. Rebound out of bounds. Last touched by Arkansas Tech. And it'll be East Central's basketball with 9:29 to go. Tommy Camarade is in. Jonathan Mercera is out for Arkansas Tech. Jonathan was in putting in some extra work this afternoon whenever I came in to set up the radio gear, sensing he might get an opportunity to play here tonight, and it came to fruition. Romello Wilbert misses in the lane. Offensive rebound, Leonard Dixon, and Dixon is fouled on the putback try. Foul on Nico Gosnell. It is his first. Team foul number 5. And Leonard Dixon to the free throw line for the first time tonight for East Central. Dixon has not scored in the game. He changes that by making the first free throw try. Dixon on the season is attempting his first free throws of the year. This is the 9th game that he's appeared in. As we mentioned earlier, he missed about 11 games in the middle part of the season. But he makes both of those his first 2 free throw tries of the season. And it is 47-40, East Central by 7 with 9:13 to go. Left side, Darrell Roberts tries to drive and draws a foul against East Central's Luke Harper. Harper called for his first foul. Team foul number 5. The two sides are now even in that regard. Both have one to give before they put the opposition into the bonus. Inbound pass. Andre Lavelle. Oh, that was a quick 5. Quick 5 there, and they called the turnover against Arkansas Tech. Lavelle unable to get the basketball inbounds, and Arkansas Tech guilty of its 16th turnover. That felt like 4, didn't it, Kelly?
Yep. Coach Downey's asking the same question.
Drive by Keon Thomas. They throw it out to Luke Harper. He gets a look at 3, no good. Rebound, loose. Wilbert gets it, rejected by Camarade, out of bounds. And East Central will maintain possession with 19 on the shot clock and 8:52 left in the game. East Central 47, Arkansas Tech 40. Inbound for Keon Thomas. Thomas goes right. Comrade takes him on a switch. Thomas into the lane, blocked out of bounds by Tommy Comrade. Another blocked shot for the Wonder Boys. And East Central will throw it in from the baseline. Arkansas Tech came into the night second in the conference in blocked shots at 3.3 per game. That was the fourth blocked shot of this game for Arkansas Tech. Romello Wilbert dribbles on the Tech logo at midcourt. Goes to the right wing, defended by Comrade. Comrade plays with 3 fouls. They feed it down low for Leonard Dixon with 1 on the shot clock. The reverse layup up and good for Leonard Dixon. His first field goal. Dixon has scored the last 4 points in the game to give East Central a 49-40 edge. The 9-point spread matches the largest lead enjoyed by either side here tonight. Arkansas Tech has missed 10 of its last 12 field goal tries. Comrade goes left, defended by Dixon. Passes right side for Lavelle, 7 to shoot. Andre, defended by Thomas, gets into the paint, throws it out for Comrade for 3. No good from the left corner. Defensive rebound, Luke Harper of East Central. Outlet pass for Romello Wilbert. Wilbert goes coast to coast, layup good, and East Central's lead is into double figures for the first time tonight. Timeout called by Arkansas Tech. East Central University on an 8-0 run. The Tigers lead it 51-40 with 7:53 to go at the Alathus Realty broadcast position. We pause for 1 minute. This is Arkansas Tech basketball.
This is Todd, market president with Centennial Bank. We're more than just a financial institution. We pride ourselves on being community-focused and connected.
Hi, I'm Charlie, Business Development Officer with Centennial Bank. As a lifelong resident of the River Valley, I am proud to be part of a team that brings passion, pride, and dedication to our communities.
Supporting our community starts with people like myself and Charlie who know and love the River Valley area, which is why we're always banking with you in mind. Centennial Bank is proud to support the place we call home. NMLS number 564245, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The heater broke down, had to act fast. Wiggled some wires, I broke the thermostat. My wife got cold and nose started to freeze. She said, hey man, got a call, ActuallyAir.com. When the heater breaks down, they're the one you want, ActuallyAir.com. Fast and they're good and they got it going on. Technician showed up the very same day. Got the fix right and fast, he was on his way. Next time your heater breaks, you know who to call. It's only one choice, ActuallyAir.com.
An 8-0 run by East Central over the last 3 minutes has given the Tigers a 51-40 lead over Arkansas Tech with 7:53 to go. And as tough as the points have been to come by tonight, an 11-point deficit feels like an awfully tall mountain to climb, Kelly.
Well, I tell you, it sure does. East Central, like I said, they're just playing some tough defense tonight, creating those turnovers and getting some buckets along the way. Of course, us missing, 11 of the last 13?
And East Central
Not
now
good.
East Central now with a 28-14 edge in points in the paint. Darrell Roberts with it for Arkansas Tech, spins into the lane, and a traveling violation on Darrell Roberts. Arkansas Tech turns the basketball over for the 17th time, and it takes us to a timeout on the floor. 7 minutes and 42 seconds remaining. East Central 51, Arkansas Tech 40 at the Alathus Realty broadcast position. We pause for 1 minute. This is Wonder Boys basketball.
At Liberty Car Wash in Russellville, you have options. You can wash your car yourself or drive through one of the automatic car washes. Liberty Car Wash also gives you the option of washing your fur baby. Why make a mess in your home and risk clogging your drains when you can wash Max at Liberty Car Wash? Visit Liberty Car Wash today on Knoxville Avenue and South Arkansas Avenue in Russellville, where you always have options.
We have sort of a hidden gem right here in the Arkansas River Valley. Central Arkansas Surgical Center of Russellville. They're high on the hill at the intersection of Highway 7 and Interstate 40. We're talking quality local surgeons in a variety of capacities who can help you when it comes time for surgery. It's not a hospital. It's a surgical center. Central Arkansas Surgical Center. Inquire today by logging on to centralarkansassurgical.com or call them at 967-1117.
KCJC, Dartmouth, Russellville.
You guys play the best country of all.
River Country. KCJC.
7 minutes and 42 seconds remaining. East Central 51, Arkansas Tech 40. Andre Lavelle, Talon Peter, B.J. Johnson, Darrell Roberts, and Tommy Comrade, the 5 for Arkansas Tech. The Wonder Boys are going to deploy their full court pressure. The Tigers beat it. Harper into the front court, 12-foot jumper up and good for Luke Harper. He's got 9 points, 7:31 remaining, and East Central now on a 10-0 run to take a 53-40 lead. Right side, Lavelle goes left, defended by Keon Thomas. Lobs it out front for Darrell Roberts. Now across to Talon Peter. Peter goes left. Peter throws it cross court for Darrell Roberts. Three-pointer is off to the left. Offensive rebound, Comrade. Tommy, ball fake, reverse layup, good for Tommy Comrade. He's got 6 points. We go under 7 minutes remaining. That stops the 10-0 run for East Central. Tigers by 11. Now they turn it over. Against the full court pressure, Keon Thomas's pass goes out of bounds on the near sideline. East Central with its 9th turnover of the game. And the Wonder Boys get it down by 11 with 6:55 to play.
It's a game of runs.
Wonder Boys need one right now, down by 11. Andre Lavelle gives the high post for Darrell Roberts. He turns to face the basket. Throws it out right side for Talon Peter. Peter bounce pass down low for Tommy Comrade. He backs Baron Tanner down, takes him into the lane. An off-balance left-handed shot, and he's fouled. It'll be 2 shots for Tommy Comrade from the A Better Way Realty free throw line. The foul on East Central.
Take advantage. Make some points while the clock is not running.
Team foul number 6, the personal foul on Baron Tanner is his 3rd. Tommy Comrade to the free throw line where he's 2 out of 2 tonight. His first try from the A Better Way Realty free throw line this time around is good. Comrade with his 7th point of the game. Now he will shoot for his 8th. It is good. And the Wonder Boys have scored 4 straight to slice the East Central lead into single digits. 53-44 with 6:35 to go. Romello Wilbert over the timeline, defended by Andre Lavelle. Wilbert will back it out and run some time. Wilbert passes way out front for Leonard Dixon. Back to Wilbert now on the right side. Wilbert gets a ball screen from Baron Tanner, goes left. Comrade on him on the switch. Wilbert dribbles right. Shot clock at 6. Wilbert looks to drive. Cut off by 2 defenders. Bounce pass to Thomas. Three-pointer, no good. Tip try by Dixon is good. Leonard Dixon with the offensive rebound and the tip in. 6:06 remaining, and the East Central lead is back up to 11 at 55-44. East Central now with 11 second chance points on the night. Drive by B.J. Johnson, rejected out of bounds by Baron Tanner. The Wonder Boys will maintain possession with 15 on the timer as Quentin Johnson and God's Gift Izadima, 2 starters, check back into the game for the Tigers, replacing Romello Wilbert and Baron Tanner. Inbound pass to the left elbow for Darrell Roberts. Roberts with 12 to shoot, tried to hand it off to Lavelle, but getting in between was Keon Thomas. Thomas makes the steal. On the other end, he misses the layup, but again, Leonard Dixon there for a second consecutive possession, there to clean up the mess for East Central. Back-to-back second chance buckets for Leonard Dixon have pushed the East Central lead back out to 13. Lavelle drives, layup no good, fight for the rebound, out of bounds, last touch by Quentin Johnson of East Central, and the basketball will belong to Arkansas Tech. Jonathan Mercera is in. Darrell Roberts is out for Arkansas Tech. 5 minutes and 25 seconds to go. East Central 57, Arkansas Tech 44. Lavelle goes left, throws it out to Talon Peter. Three-pointer on the way, and good. Nothing but net from the left corner for Talon Peter on the Mr. Break and Lube three-pointer. And the Wonder Boys are back within 10 at 57-47. Quentin Johnson, bounce pass across to Luke Harper. Harper over the timeline with plenty to spare. Harper guarded by Mercera. Gives it out front for Dixon. Leonard Dixon to Keon Thomas to Luke Harper. Shot clock at 12. 4:53 left in the game. Tigers with the ball up by 10. Izadima, not a great three-point shooter, but he got that one. God's Gift Izadima, three-pointer from the right wing with 4:46 to go, and the Tigers lead by 13. 60-47 on the God's Gift Izadima three-pointer. Izadima only a 31% shooter from beyond the arc this year, but he was true on that one. Now Lavelle tries to answer. His three-pointer is no good, and on the rebound, a whistle and a foul against Arkansas Tech. It'll be the second personal on Andre Lavelle. It is team foul number 7. And it'll be a 1-and-1. No correction, that's just the 6th team foul. They thought it was the 7th for a moment. But it is only the 6th team foul against Arkansas Tech. And so no 1-and-1 yet for the Tigers. They will work against full court pressure from Arkansas Tech. Harper with it in the backcourt. Throws it to the middle of the floor for Dixon. Dixon over the timeline to Thomas. And now the Tigers will slow it down up by 13 with 4 minutes and 18 seconds to go. Leonard Dixon goes left. Tries to hand it off to Quentin Johnson. Out to Harper. Harper to Johnson. Back to Harper. He gets a look at 3. It is no good. Defensive rebound. Jonathan Mercera taken away from him, but a foul committed on that play by East Central's Keon Thomas. It is Thomas's second personal foul. That is team foul number 7 on East Central. And so it'll be a 1-and-1 opportunity for Jonathan Mercera. And the front end of this 1-and-1 will be his first, well, I apologize, actually yes, it will be his first career free throw attempt at the collegiate level. Mercera appearing in his 8th game of the season. The front end of the 1-and-1 is no good. Rebound, God's gift, Izadima. Izadima's 4th rebound of the night. Tigers the other way, up by 13 with under 4 minutes to go. Izadima fakes the 3, drives into the painted area, feeds Thomas, layup good. Keon Thomas with 13 points, and it's not looking good. 3:44 to go. And the Tigers have pushed their lead out to 15 points. This is the largest lead all night, 62-47. Mercera passes left wing for Talon Peter. Peter guarded by Luke Harper. Goes right. Goes left. They run a blitz at him. Bounce pass to Camarade. Camarade drives. Left-handed layup. No good. Blocking foul on East Central. And Camarade will shoot 2 free throws when we come back. The foul on East Central is the 3rd personal on Leonard Dixon. Team foul number 8. 3 minutes and 22 seconds remaining. The final official timeout of the night. East Central 62. Arkansas Tech 47. At the Alathus Realty broadcast position, we pause for 1 minute. This is Wonder Boys basketball.
If your business's telephone system, alarm system, cabling, or even CCTV aren't up to date, your business is not secure. Tracer Communications is a one-stop shop for new and existing businesses that value honesty, hard work, and quality solutions. So you can save time and money and focus on your business while they take care of your phone and security systems. And that saves you money and protects your investment. So call your local Tracer Communications at 890-6499 to set up an appointment or visit tracercoms.com for a full list of services today.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast, see what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
Tommy Camarade to the A Better Way Realty free throw line for Arkansas Tech following the under 4 media timeout. Camarade has 8 points on the night. He is 4 out of 4 at the free throw line. Also has 2 rebounds, 3 assists. He makes the front end of the 1-and-1 and thus earns a second try. The Wonder Boys are down by 14 with 3:22 to go. Second try forthcoming. It is good. And it's 62-49, a 13-point lead for East Central. Wonder Boys would have to be pretty well perfect the rest of the way. Inbound pass for Quentin Johnson. He's defended in the backcourt by B.J. Johnson. Loses the handle, goes back to retrieve the basketball, maintains his dribble, throws it over the timeline with a second to spare to Leonard Dixon. Dixon hands it off to Keon Thomas, and Thomas is going to dribble all the way out to midcourt and take as much time off the clock as he can. 10 on the shot clock. We go under 3 minutes to play. East Central leading 62-49. Thomas goes left, gets downhill, draws a double team, throws it out to Harper. Harper to Dixon. Three-pointer is no good. Defensive rebound by Camarade, and he is fouled. Tommy will shoot, I believe, 2 on the other end. I think that's the 10th team foul on East Central. No, just the 9th. They were quick getting the foul up there. 9th team foul. And So this will be a 1-and-1 for Tommy Comrade. Comrade 6 out of 6 at the free throw line tonight. He's got 10 points. It is the 6th time this season that he has reached double figures in scoring. The front end of the final 1-and-1 of the game for Arkansas Tech is good. The Wonder Boys now 14 of 18 at the free throw line tonight, including 9 out of 12 in the second half. Second try with 2:49 remaining. Good as he gets a friendly bounce. And it's 62-51. East Central with the ball up by 11. Wonder Boys won on East Central's home floor back in January. Now the Tigers trying to repay the favor. That kind of looked like it was last touched by East Central, didn't
Yeah,
it,
I believe
Kelly?
they missed that one.
Basketball will stay with the Tigers.
I believe they missed it.
It'll be Luke Harper to throw it in for East Central. 28 on the shot clock. 2:47 left in the game. Inbound pass for Izadima. Back to Harper. Harper over the timeline. They run a blitz at him. He passes out of it to Izadima. Now to Keon Thomas. Second defender chases him. Pass out to Harper. Harper defended by B.J. Johnson. They blitz him. He passes out of it. Harper to Quentin Johnson. Quentin Johnson double team. Throws it cross court to Leonard Dixon. And Dixon stepped on the far sideline. Actually, they're going to call him for traveling instead. Either way, it's a turnover for East Central. It's 10th of the game. Even with that miscue, the Tigers are +8 on the turnover margin. And East Central with a 16-6 edge in points off turnovers here tonight. Comrade drives the right side of the lane, shoots over a double team, no good. Gosnell with the offensive rebound. Out to Lavelle, on to Peter. Three-pointer is good for Talon Peter. A big three-pointer from the left corner. A Mr. Break and Lube three-pointer with 2:13 remaining. And hope lives for the Wonder Boys. East Central leads 62-54. Timeout Wonder Boys at the Alathus Realty broadcast position. We pause for 30 seconds. This is Arkansas Tech basketball.
Some thoughts about your home from Alathus Realty Russellville. Many will tell you spring is the best time to sell. If you've been considering putting your house on the market, why wait until spring when everyone else is on the market and you have more competition? Why not go on the market now when there's less competition and get more for your home? If you're ready to sell or you know someone who's thinking of selling, get in touch with the professionals at Alathus Realty Russellville. Find them on Facebook.
While we have just a moment, want to make note of an anniversary. It was 10 years ago today that we were at the Sawyer Center in Bethany, Oklahoma. Kelly wasn't there that day. Alex Pipkin was with me that day from the Sports Information Office. And it was 10 years ago today that Wonder Boy Jeff Reese literally died on the floor behind the Wonder Boys bench at the Sawyer Center in Bethany, Oklahoma. And Duke Walden, the head athletic trainer at Arkansas Tech with assistance from the Southern Nazarene athletic training staff, brought him back to life. They got him to the hospital, and Jeff lived. He lives to this day. That was 10 years ago today. It was both the worst thing and the best thing I've ever seen all in one day, and it just want to just pass along that reminder of how important athletic trainers are and how much we appreciate Duke Walden for everything he does, but we'll never forget what he did that day.
I tell you what, that's a good celebration right there. That's a good anniversary.
Somewhere, I hope Jeff Reese is smiling and reflecting back on that gift that Duke Walden gave him that day. Foul against Arkansas Tech with 2:07 remaining. Front end of the 1-and-1, up and good for Quentin Johnson, his 9th point of the day. This is Johnson's first trip to the free throw line. He is a 69% free throw shooter on the year, 66% for his career. Got the first one, and the second one makes it a 10-point lead for East Central. Tigers call timeout. They lead 64-54 with 2:07 remaining at the Alathus Realty broadcast position. We pause for 30 seconds. This is Arkansas Tech basketball.
A solid roof for your business is key to keeping your employees, products, and valuables dry and clean. If you're experiencing roof leaks that are resulting in damaged equipment, stained ceilings, and walls, then don't let Mother Nature get the best of your business. The folks at E&F Roofing offer free commercial roof inspections, but their experience is priceless for your business, not to lose productivity and extend the life of your roof. So contact E&F Roofing today for a free commercial inspection at 479-272-4069.
2 minutes and 7 seconds remaining. East Central 64, Arkansas Tech 54. Wonder Boys with the basketball. Arkansas Tech has 1 timeout left. East Central has 2. If the possession arrow becomes a factor, it will favor the Tigers. Drive by Lavelle all the way to the cup. Layup no good. Nico Gosnell tip try is good. Nico Gosnell with the second chance points for his first field goal of the night. He's got 3 points, and the Wonder Boys are down by 8 with 1:49 to go. Over the timeline, Quentin Johnson. Bounce pass to the far side of the floor for Wilbert. Romello Wilbert gives it up. Now back out front for Quentin Johnson. Tigers just playing keep away right now. Keon Thomas drives the left side of the lane, cut off by Talon Peter. Brings it all the way out to midcourt, and with 8 on the shot clock, after letting 22 seconds elapse from the clock, the Wonder Boys commit the foul with 8 on the shot clock, 45 feet away from the basket, and Mark Downey doubled over in frustration, and I don't blame him.
Not what he had planned.
Foul on B.J. Johnson, his second. Keon Thomas will be the free throw shooter for East Central. Thomas is an 89% free throw shooter, just to pour a little bit of salt into the wound. Front into the 1-and-1 is no good. Nico Gosnell has the defensive rebound. Into the front court come the Wonder Boys. Andre Lavelle with it. Tech down by 8. 1:25 to go. Lavelle looks to drive. Throws it out front for Talon Peter. Peter tosses it in the left corner for Comrade. Comrade drives the baseline back out to Peter. Pass deflected. Lavelle saves it. Shot clock at 10. Lavelle wants to drive into the painted area. Jump stop. Shovels it out to Johnson. Johnson to Peter. And Talon Peter is fouled by Romello Wilbert going for the steal. Romello Wilbert picks up his second personal foul. That's team foul number 10 on East Central. And so it'll be 2 free throws for Talon Peter with 1 minute and 7 seconds remaining. And if Talon can make these 2 shots and the Wonder Boys can get a stop, this will all of a sudden become very interesting. First free throw is good for Talon Peter. His 20th point of the game. It is the 4th time in Talon's Arkansas Tech career that he has scored 20 or more in a game. Second try forthcoming for the sophomore from Russellville. He got it, and it's a 6-point game. Wonder Boys down 64-58 with 1:07 left. Got to have a stop right here. Instead, a foul. Andre Lavelle fouls Quentin Johnson in the backcourt. Johnson is 2 out of 2 at the free throw line today. He has 10 points. And as we mentioned just a moment ago, he is a 69% free throw shooter on the year. Quentin Johnson only had 4 points against Ouachita on Saturday, but the 5 games before that, he had averaged 18.2 per game for the Tigers. Transfer from the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley, makes the front end of the final 1-and-1 of the night. He is now 3 out of 3 at the line. He will have a second try with 1:06 remaining. Second free throw is good. 2 clutch free throws by Quentin Johnson, and it's back up to an 8-point lead for the Tigers. We hit 1 minute to go. Andre Lavelle picks up his dribble, feeds it down low for Gosnell, slam dunk. As the Tigers let him have it with 57 seconds left, and it's 66-60, a 6-point lead for East Central. The Wonder Boys call their final timeout. Back to the Alathus Realty broadcast position in 30 seconds. This is Wonder Boys basketball.
At Fleet Tire, Point S, the S stands for service, selection, and savings. Fleet Tire knows the importance of a handshake and the significance of a referral. That will never change. At Fleet Tire Point S, you'll still find the same local owners, friendly service, and guarantees on warranties. Fleet Tire Point S consistently offers unparalleled service and quality tires to fit every budget because you, the customer, are always a top priority at Fleet Tire Point S. So come by today and experience the Fleet Tire Point S difference. No stress with Point S.
57.3 seconds remaining in the second half. East Central 66, Arkansas Tech 60. Tigers with the basketball. Wonder Boys have exhausted their supply of timeouts. East Central has 2 remaining. Possession arrow would favor ECU. Inbound pass to Quentin Johnson. Back to Luke Harper. Harper double teamed. Bounce pass out of it. Back to Quentin Johnson. Johnson fires it over the timeline to Tanner. Tanner ahead. Layup try. No good for Keon Thomas, but Thomas is fouled with 47.6 seconds remaining, and he will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Thomas is 0 for 1 at the free throw line tonight, but he is an 89% free throw shooter on the season. And Thomas ranks 2nd in the conference in free throw shooting this year. The left-hander's first try finds nothing with the bottom of the net, and it's a 3-possession lead for East Central with 47.6 seconds to go. Romello Wilbert is back in for the Tigers. Keon Thomas ready with the second free throw try. It is on its way. It is no good. Defensive rebound, Tommy Comrade of Arkansas Tech. Wonder Boys down by 7, 43 seconds left. Comrade passes to B.J. Johnson. Left-handed dribble. Out to Lavelle. He leaves it with Peter. Talon dribbles right. Rises up for 3. Short, no good. Rebound, tipped out to Peter. Talon steps to his right. Shoots a 3. It is short, no good. Rebound, Andre Lavelle. Lavelle with it beyond the arc. Gives to Peter. 23 seconds left. Wonder Boys down by 7. Skip pass to Comrade. Comrade steps back for 3. Air ball. Rebound, Keon Thomas. And with 15.7 seconds left, and East Central up by 7, Thomas is fouled. He will shoot 2 free throws. And that should just about do it.
Yep. You go back to the whole game and look at all the things that has gone wrong for the Wonder Boys tonight. Still fight, be down 7. They don't need to hang their head out too long. Saturday will be here before you know it.
That's the good news. Saturday will arrive. The bad news is it will bring with it Southeastern Oklahoma State Savage Storm. They are as talented as anyone in this league. It's going to be a tough bounce back for the Wonder Boys on Saturday. Both free throws good. It's 69-60 East Central. Comrade left wing 3 is good. A Mr. Break and Lube three-pointer with 7.3 seconds left. And it's 69-63. But it is elementary now. The Tigers are going to win this one. Foul taken by Arkansas Tech with 5 seconds left. Okay, I understand now why the
Everybody got a free taco.
I wondered why the crowd was so excited about that three-pointer. I didn't realize apparently there's a promotion here in the Coliseum that if the Wonder Boys make 8 three-pointers and the band can spell out free taco, then I guess that's a free meal for everybody here. So
well, at least you're going to get a taco.
At least you got a taco out of the deal.
Now, hopefully Taco Bell hopes you buy a drink and something else to go with that.
Second free throw is no good for Quentin Johnson. It's 70-63. Drive by Lavelle, poked away from him, out of bounds, and that's the ball game. Our final score from Tucker Coliseum, East Central 70, Arkansas Tech 63 at the Alathus Realty broadcast position. We pause for 30 seconds and then come back to talk it over with Coach Downey. This is Wonder Boys basketball.
Mr. Break and Lube, your local Pennzoil 10-minute oil change superstop at 1415 East Main Street, has the best brand name oils like Mobil 1, Castrol, Motorcraft, Rotella, and Quaker State without breaking the bank. Plus, specials to save even more. Come by 1415 East Main Street when you need an oil change or repair work from your local one-stop maintenance shop you can count on. Mr. Break and Lube, and follow Mr. Break and Lube on Facebook to keep up with monthly specials.
Back with you at Tucker Coliseum in Russellville, where the Arkansas Tech Wonder Boys have fallen to 11-9 overall and 9-5 in the Great American Conference with a 70-63 loss here tonight to East Central University. The Tigers improved to 11-9 overall and 6-8 in the conference. Taking a look at the final numbers, East Central was 25 of 58 from the field, 43%. The Tigers were 6 of 23 from three-point range, 26%. And East Central 14 of 18 at the free throw line, 78%. The Wonder Boys were 19 of 54 from the field, 35%. 8 of 27 from the Mr. Break and Lube three-point arc, that's 30%. And the Wonder Boys were 17 of 21, 81% at the A Better Way Realty free throw line. Arkansas Tech out-rebounded East Central by a final margin of 41-31, but the Wonder Boys were -8 in the turnover margin, and East Central with those 11 first-half fast break points, and that gave the Tigers a 5-point halftime lead. East Central took the lead in this game midway through the first half. They led 14-12 with 12:34 remaining, and they never relinquished the lead for the final 32 minutes plus of this game, and East Central wins it by a final score of 70-63. And now Mark Downey, head coach of the Wonder Boys, on his way over to discuss it with us following this home setback tonight against East Central. And, Coach, as we look back over the course of this game, it ends up being a 7-point deficit, and it feels like some of those live ball turnovers in the first half, the 11 fast break points that the Tigers got in the first half, once they got that lead, just couldn't ever wrestle it away from them. But it just as I try to look back at this game in totality, it felt like that might have been the difference here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, that it was. I mean, they had 10 points or 8 points off turnovers in the first half. And it was, like you said, layups, pick sixes. We also gave up 5 points off offensive rebounds where we just watch. And, once again, I don't think we defended the way we know how to defend. But, gosh, there's just some nights we struggle to score. And, I don't want to put pressure on anybody, but, we got to make some shots and we got to score the ball around the basket. We didn't score the ball around the basket very well.
Points in the paint was pretty telling, 36 to 20, yeah.
Yeah, just didn't finish around the basket. And they have no shot blockers. They have no guys back there that are athletes. And it's frustrating. I don't know what's happened to these guys and their confidence. And I don't know what's happened to us defensively. We can't lock in for a full possession. It's, we guard well for 26 seconds, 24 seconds, and then give up an offensive rebound or let a guy face cut us from the weak side. I don't know. The only thing I can say is, we got a lot of youth out there, a lot of guys that haven't played a ton of college basketball, and I hate it that they're put in that position. We've had so many injuries and guys defecting and quitting on us, and it's frustrating. But I'm still going to fight for these guys that are in that room, and they're going to continue to fight, and this program's going to go in the right direction.
And there are ups and downs in every season. There were certainly some downs at the beginning and then some wild ups, winning 11 out of 13. Now a little bit of a down spell, but that's really what it's about now. It's about the guys that are in that room right now, the guys that are waiting to hear from you right now. It's just a matter of how much they want to do it for each other, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure. And that was one of the keys to the game. Play for your brother. Play for the guy next to you. And defensively, we just keep leaving our teammates hanging out to dry. It's frustrating. It's so frustrating. But it's just one guy breaking down, or one guy not listening to the scouting report, not knowing his deal. And it's on me. I got to figure out how to get him to lock in for 30 seconds and finish the possession every single time. But we've got to find something that works for this group that we've got in this locker room. And the only thing I know of is take care of the ball and guard the basket. And if we would have taken care of the ball tonight, we'd probably win the game. Even though we played dismal offensively, we'd probably still win the game. And we threw it to them too many times. So we'll continue to go after it. And man, we've got a tall order on Saturday because these guys are going to come in and turn up the pace and press us, and maybe we'll respond. We'll see. I hope we do.
We'll see you then.
All right. All glory to God, Sam. I appreciate it.
That is Mark Downey, the head men's basketball coach at Arkansas Tech University. Final score tonight, East Central 70 and Arkansas Tech 63. We had a chance to give you the team stats before Coach Downey came over. Let's take a look now at the individual leaders. First for East Central, leading the way was Keon Thomas with 16 points, 13 points tonight for Quentin Johnson of East Central University, and then 9 points in the ball game for both Luke Harper and God's Gift Izadima. 8 points for Leonard Dixon. Dixon had 8 points and 6 rebounds tonight for the Tigers. We mentioned they're a different team when he's in the lineup there now.